Hi, I'm Rob Ninkovich, back in Gillette Stadium in partnership with Optum to talk about the importance of overall health. Jonathan Jones.
Nico.
AKA Jay Jones.
What's
What's
on?
up, man? How are you?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
How's life been?
Hey, you know, kids, 3 kids, a wife, the whole thing.
Yeah,
you know how that is now.
Definitely do. Definitely do.
Come in the league, young guy, no kids. What's changed?
A lot. I mean, come in, you're a young player. Football is really pretty much all you have, and that's kind of where your focus is at.
Yep.
Off season, during the season. I know I came in, we went to 3 straight Super Bowls. So
hey, that ain't bad.
It's not. It's not. I'll sign up for that any day.
Yep.
But just short off seasons. And you know the motto is put it in the drawer.
Hey.
Put it in the drawer, deal with it later.
We'll deal with it.
We'll deal with it later.
That's right.
So a lot of that, and then as you become an older player, you get more established, starts getting other things off the field. You kind of put it all together and start to focus. You know, build a family, and just kind of grow up.
Coming into New England, you weren't from New England. What are some things you've learned about this area?
Oh man, the passion.
The passion.
The passion
is real.
As a Southerner, people always say there's people who are friendly as opposed to people up north, but you learn people here take care of each other. I've embraced that. I enjoy being here. I got to learn, like you said, as a young guy, we had a lot of veterans that were here for a long time. So you got to see what that looked like, and I'm always asking questions from guys, who were here, like Devin, Slater, Patrick Chung, those guys who had established careers here. And so just to learn from those guys, it made it easier for me.
We all know football is very physical. What's something that you like to do to get you out of the headspace of the stresses of football? What is John Jones doing outside of the football field?
Yeah, I always say my favorite thing to do is something I've never done before, and so I've always found new passions. A few years ago, picked up aviation, and I've kind of
okay.
Picked up aviation, and I fell in love with it. It's kind of mentally challenging, physically challenging. It's kind of something that incorporates a lot of things that have to do with football, but it's just a different perspective, and I enjoy being up, in the skies and kind of getting away.
So take me up. Training, your first time, you're flying the plane. Yeah. What's that feel like?
I booked a discovery flight, and I was like, hey, this is something I have an interest in. And I went up, you get controls, and you either fall in love with it or you say, this isn't for me.
I'd be a little nervous, but it's really cool.
Yeah, so fell in love with it, fell in love with the challenge, fell in love, with the mental stimulation that it provided, and kind of dove head first. And so off season, that's kind of where my focus is.
That's really cool, man. I'll have to go up with you sometime.
Come
on. As long as I got to shoot.
Nah, you don't need that. It would be good. It would be good.
We talked about growing up and going through the league and having children. What is having kids change your mindset and how you approach your career?
Oh, a lot. I mean, you kind of have to throw away that philosophy of put it in a drawer because
it's right now.
It's right now. It's right now. And just to have, people that depend on you, and it switches your mindset. Life isn't just about you anymore. Everything that you do is about someone else. And so you incorporate that with your job, and you wake up in the morning. And I say when I was younger, it was always first in, last out. As I got older, it was, first in and first out, just to give, them some time when you, leave here a little early if you can, get here earlier when they're asleep. It's kind of the motto I adopted.
And, kids are back in school now. I have 3 kids myself. My daughter's 11. I have an 8-year-old. I got a 5-year-old. So I'm through the gambit of 6th grade, 2nd grade, kindergarten. Before your kids go into school, is there any preschool routine that you guys go through to try and get them acclimated?
Yeah, because kids when they get away from the summer, kind of rules are kind of not so many.
Bedtime, right?
Bedtime's a hard one, and just studying. We always do a good job of trying to keep them learning, reading, keep them engaged, and always trying to learn throughout the summer so that when school starts back up, it's not like a new routine. You're just kind of getting back into it. That's kind of the biggest thing.
Can you take me through the ages, what you have right now?
So 8, just turned 9 in September.
I know that one. Yep.
And 3 and 2. So it's like
3 and 2.
There's a big age gap.
Yes,
so,
yes.
The young ones, you don't have to worry about it so much, but Skylar, she's in school and she's into gymnastics now, and so it's kind of good to be a dad who gets to focus, on someone else's career and someone else's sports, and taking an interest in gymnastics.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not getting out there doing backflips, are you?
No, but I'm learning the moves.
Like Jamie Collins would do that on the practice field?
He's different. I'm learning the moves, the back handsprings and things like that, she's intrigued.
How about the judging? You getting the judging down?
I'm learning it. I wasn't a fan of it. As a football, I'm used to, hey, tell me the score. It's not subjective. And it's a little bit different. It's a little bit different, but I'm embracing it. She loves it. I can tell the joy that it brings her.
Yeah, and then with that time, you have more time with the kids. What is something that you want to implement with your children about physical and mental health?
Just the importance of it. Just mentally, just staying engaged mentally. Understanding where you're at, and the kids are young, but they have a lot of pressure on them. Social media, kids have a lot of pressure on them. Just try to mentally keep them engaged, and then physically keep them active. Always limiting screen time, being outside as much as you can. It gets cold here pretty quick.
They're not used to that.
They're not used to that, but just trying to keep them going. Always something to keep them physically active.
It's really nice to just have a nice sunny day stroll. I know this isn't a football field right now, but it'll turn over from soccer to football real quick.
Yeah, just to get out some good weather, enjoying this good weather while we have it, still here, fresh air. There's nothing better, catching up with some good friends and just hanging out.
Well, John, I appreciate you.
Pleasure.
I had a great time catching up with you.
Always.
And man, I can't wait to hear when number 4 is on its way.
I know. Don't do that.
I'm looking forward to having more walk and talks with Patriot players throughout the rest of the season.